This car is so hard to drive, mate. Snap me like crazy.
P7.
I don't know what happened there, mate.
Yeah, top one.
Oh, mate. That's pretty bad. So much opportunity today that was missed. Every time. Every time.
I'm just useless.
Sorry, say again?
I'm just useless.
Is what Ferrari doing to its drivers haram?
Sheikh, my seat is full of water.
Habibi, it must be the water.
Lewis Hamilton, statistically the greatest Formula 1 driver of all time, is deeply struggling since his move to Ferrari. He's been beaten by his teammate Charles Leclerc in 11 of the last 13 races. But why?
Why?
Is it the team, the car, or simply a skill issue? Let's get into it. To understand why he's struggling, we need to see how his driving style works. Simply put, Lewis relies on late braking while following a V-shaped racing line mixed with aggressive trail braking. This lets him attack the corner, maximize entry, and sacrifice the minimum speed to get the best exit possible. Now, for this style to work, you need three things: reliable brakes, a chassis that isn't too stiff, and a stable rear end. The SF25, well, it doesn't have any of those. Let's start with the brakes. Brakes are the most important part of a corner. If a driver can't trust his brakes, nothing that comes after will be right. When Lewis joined Mercedes in 2013, he spent over a decade on carbon industry brakes. Those brakes are known for giving a consistent pedal feel, firm and predictable as the tire temperatures change. That let Lewis push right up to the limit every single lap, knowing exactly what the pedal will do. The SF25, however, runs Brembo brakes. Brembo makes excellent parts, but they behave differently. They tend to favor straight line stops and demand more engine braking to help stabilize the car. The result for Lewis is a pedal that doesn't always feel the same lap to lap. Sometimes you get a crisp bite, sometimes it feels softer. That uncertainty forces him to change his approach, braking earlier, lifting sooner, and backing off the aggressive trail braking that used to be his bread and butter. Let's pause the video here for a second. 96% of you guys aren't subscribed. Damn! If you guys are enjoying this so far, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. Now on with the video. Moving on to the chassis now. Hamilton did best when he could feel small shifts in the car's weight and how the car leaned a little. This feeling helps him know when to ease off the brakes and start turning. He depends on the car giving him this kind of physical feedback. But since 2022, F1 cars use ground effect aerodynamics. To get more downforce, teams run the cars very low and with stiff suspensions. This makes the cars less flexible. The car's body hardly moves, so it doesn't lean like Lewis prefers, and it doesn't give him the small signals he feels through the steering wheel and pedals. That stiffness forces a different driving style. Brake earlier, roll the car in more gently, and rely on aero balance rather than mechanical feedback to rotate. Some drivers adapted quickly to that style, but Lewis is still struggling with that. Finally, the rear end. Ferrari softened the rear suspension to gain mechanical grip over bumps and improve traction in slow corners. On paper that helps, and in places like low-speed exits it gives better traction, but in the fast corners, the soft rear flexes, and that causes a few real problems. The car can squat and bottom out, which can wear the plank down, and even lead to disqualification, like we've seen in the Chinese Grand Prix this year, where Lewis was disqualified for this exact reason. The balance becomes unpredictable. A small setup tweak or a single curb can flip the car from understeer to sudden oversteer. To stop the constant bottoming, Ferrari had to raise the ride height, which reduces the rear downforce even more. That hurts high-speed stability. So the fix for one problem created another. Leclerc has been able to find setups and driving lines that work with this compromise. Lewis, who relies on a stable rear to brake late and rotate aggressively, has found the back end too twitchy to trust. But this isn't just about the car. Lewis spent over a decade in a specific culture at Mercedes. Same people, same processes, and the rhythm built around how he likes information and decisions to be made. Ferrari is different. Language, radio protocols, engineering approaches, even the way strategic calls are framed. On top of that, he's rebuilding trust with a new group of engineers and strategists. Small things matter. Those small cultural differences add mental load. Adapting to the car is one task, adapting to a new environment is another. Add to that the public pressure, Ferrari's passionate fans, intense media scrutiny, and you've got a steeper hill to climb mentally. That fatigue shows in small mistakes and in the way confidence strains out of a driver's rhythm. So, is it over for Lewis? The car isn't ideal for his style, The team dynamic is new, and mentally this has been a very heavy season, and with the current mindset that he's in, calling himself useless, I don't think he can turn things around this season. But there is hope. Next year the cars will be lighter and much less stiff, which should help out Lewis a little bit.